What's up, people? What's good? What's up? Yeah, it's me, L Teddy 27. I'm a teacher. I'm angry all the time. And these are my chronicles. And this is another TV review. Y'all, this is going to be our review for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, the ATL, season 9, episode 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Shouts out to all my Deuce Clubs out there. So, y'all, we start right off, beginning of the episode, straight out the gate with our hashtag FTFB moment. What is that? I'm glad you asked. Hashtag FTFB stands for Fall the Fuck Back. And our hashtag FTFB moment this week was brought to you by Cardi Red, sponsored by Mona Scott Young and the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta production team. Now, we start this fuckery and fuck the two off with Cardi Red rolling up in a funeral home, draped in black and veiled and so forth, as if someone had died, ceremoniously texting all of her friends, telling them to meet her at the funeral home, having them all broke down, busted, disgusted, all verklempt and in their feelings, thinking that she was going to be in an emotional state, only for her to try them out there for some mock funeral, for a wedding that they didn't even know took place, for a marriage that didn't even exist to them. Really? Mona, you mean to tell me y'all don't have money to fly the Love and Hip Hop Miami people on at least business class on the trip to Bahamas, which is 15 minutes from Miami, but you got money to rent out a goddamn funeral home. You got money to rent out a casket and for her to have this play make-believe funeral over here in Atlanta. Y'all make that make sense? Come on now. Mona, I'm about a whole lot of things. What I'm not about, Mona, is I'm not about you up here parading people out here for mock funerals. What is this, high school where they have like mock funerals before homecoming? What are we doing here? How are these people your friends and they didn't even know that you were married for the entirety of a year? How are you over there last season having these whole breakdowns, broke down, busted, and disgusted because Arkansas Moflo Joe Bobo They'll Go tells you to bring your ass in the house before 2 a.m. only to let us know that you're married? Yes, whore. Yes, bitch. If you were married to me, have your ass in my motherfucking house before 2 a.m. That's why the fuck he was getting mad. That's why the fuck he was mad that you was parading yourself all through the streets of Atlanta, getting busted down and doing only God knows what not. Because you were married. Girl, if you don't sit your stinking ass the fuck down somewhere, Carly Red with your level brand of fuckery, take it back, ho. Run it back, bitch. Take it back. Your neck and your back. That, ladies and gentlemen, was our hashtag FTFB moment of this episode. Because I don't understand what y'all got going on. Anyway, Jock goes to this video shoot that some new chick, light-skinned Keisha, is having. Now, y'all help me understand. Now, she claims to be light-skinned. I'm looking, and maybe it's the contrast on my television screen. Maybe my color blindness or something is kicking in. I don't know. But you ain't all that light-skinned, boo. Not light-skinned enough for me to be calling you light-skinned Keisha. But girl, whatever. If that's your claim to fame, being light-skinned Keisha, and all I know about you is your name and not your music, I guess you got to go with that, honey. Listen, y'all gonna have to start strip searching mice and roaches again in your houses to find me a fuck to give about her all season long. I can already see it because I don't have a fuck to give about her. Her little boyfriend or whatever was cute and all, but her, moving on. She starts talking to Lil Scrappy about how, not Lil Scrappy, Jock is there, because she's having some video shoot at the little trap museum house, whatever. So she starts talking to Jock about Lil Scrappy, how Lil Scrappy had a video with her and a song or a video or something with her, a song or something that he, didn't put out. And says Scrappy be acting funny around her. And she thinks it's because of Bambi. Like I told y'all, please, somebody look underneath a rock, a pillow, or something and find me a fuck to give about her and her storyline. But, I don't know. I mean, she mad that Scrappy never released his song, but I ain't never heard of the girl before. I ain't never heard none of her music, so it's like all of the other music that she's come out with. Nobody's ever heard it. Nobody ever cared. On Sierra, yes, she has, every season she goes from being Sierra to C-Error, as in E-R-R-O-R, because she's turned into a whole era that I just want to delete. Can we get a backspace button? Jesus, be a backspace or delete button to delete her off of my television screen, because she is not Sierra, she is C-Error from now on, because she's an error. on my television screen that I want to fucking delete. Sierra goes to the courthouse. Shooter comes there to try and show support. Say, I'm here for you, da 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 da. Are you coming in the courtroom with me? No, bitch. No, whore. I told you I wasn't going in there. I'm going to stay out here. She loses it. Starts going off on him. Even Briscoe was like, well, you know, at least he did come and show support. And she wasn't here for it. She was like, fuck you and your support. You can go the fuck home. She's a whole error. At this point, we know she did it. She hit that girl. And if you go to jail, it's your fault because you shouldn't put your hands on that girl. You cannot make me believe. There's no amount of evidence you can show me at this point that's going to make me believe she hit that girl. But that's not here or there, honey. Anyway, she goes off on Shooter. Karlie is in the Uber or whatever she's in, some ride sharing program thing that's chauffeuring her there, and she can't find the courthouse. Magically, I guess she did find the courthouse, but couldn't find the courtroom, which room she was in. Maybe she got the wrong one. I don't know, but she never made it on time. Now, Sierra's attorney went in there and said, well, the prosecution has new evidence and we haven't had a chance to look at it, so can we have a continuance? The judge grants her a continuance and we move on with life. That was that. Sierra and the guttersnipe right up out the hood. Akbar V. They hang out with the kids or whatever. No, not Sierra. That wasn't Sierra. That was Alexis Sky and the guttersnipe. They went out with their kids. The kids was out at somewhere and they were playing around. She talked to Alexis Sky about her antics at Kirk and Rashida's 20th anniversary or whatnot. Now, I mean, well, let me say this. The guttersnipe has had bariatric surgery, and she done got the little surgery to make her slimmer. Now, her face has gotten along with the program. Her face done got in line. The rest of that body, honey, no ma'am, no God. Y'all saw that confessional look. If I can find it, I'll put it here. Y'all saw that confessional look. Baby, that face said yes. That body said no ma'am, no God. Sure, that's why she draped in, stuff to come over her sleeves and stuff. Baby, she got stuff hanging everywhere, child. I guarantee you, she come up out that dress. Baby, it's going to be stuff hanging like drapes around that child. Just a mess. Just a mess. I can sure it's a total train wreck when she looks in the mirror at home. Anyway, so the guttersnipe tells her, listen, the 20th anniversary was not the time nor place for you to be having all these antics, Alexis Scott. You need to be grown. This was not the place for that, and this is not the time for that kind of stuff. You need to do better. Child, we know that's not going to happen. Anyway, moving on. Rash, Ida, and Karlie are talking, okay? Now, they claim they're going to Karlie's lawyer to go see about this divorce, but it's the dead of night. And last time I checked, lawyers are not generally open that time of night. I'm just saying. I will say this. Lawyer dude, child. Lawyer dude is fine. Lawyer dude can get it. Now, I don't know how good his lawyering skills are, and I'm sure Karlie doesn't know either. She might not know how good his stroke game is, because I don't blame her. I would try to see how good his stroke game is, too. But we have no clue of how good his lawyering skills are. But we do know how good he looks. That bitch is fine. That's a fine black man right there. Momma Dee is at home with Ernest, bothering that man's soul. Just aggravating that poor man's soul. Ordering him around left, right, and sideways. Then we see Jock is chauffeuring Scrappy in his little ride-sharing program over to Momma Dee's house or whatever. So, Scrappy gets there. Well, before they get there, Scrappy talks to Jock in the car about the fact that Bambi, because Jock said, well, what's your issue with light-skinned Keisha? Scrappy says, listen, Bam got a problem with her, and if Bam got a problem with her, then I can't really mess up a happy home and have my wife all upset with me because I'm trying to be happy to this whore and she don't like her. So if Bam don't like her, then I can't be messed around with her either. So, and I don't blame him, child. Happy wife, happy life, honey. I ain't mad at you, honey. He then gets to Momma Dee's house. Momma Dee is bossing everybody around this, that, and the third. She made it out of the surgery and she's recuperating. She then talks to Jock and says, hey, Jock, I'm trying to plan a surprise birthday party for Scrappy. And so I want you to be there, this, that, and the third. So I'm sure that will come in a, subsequent episode. And there will be antics. There will be antics. Sierra and Bambi go to a shop to pick out outfits for some jewelry party or something Sierra is having. And this is when they discuss Bambi's issues with light-skinned Keisha. Some about the fact that light-skinned Keisha was messing with her friend's dude or whatever. And she's all in her set. And she's all talking about how she broke girl code. But let me just bag. Let's just back up, Bambi. Aren't you the same whore bitch who was caught in the jacuzzi in that whole scandal with Bobby V and Kirk Frost some seasons ago before you were married to Scrappy? Before you and Scrappy was real, up in each other? Weren't you in that jacuzzi? If I'm not mistaken, y'all correct me in the comment section. I think she was wrapped up in that whole jacuzzi scandal. You know, the one when afterwards, Rash Eater's mama ran over the motorcycle and all of that. I think Baby was in that same jacuzzi being a whole ass skank with a whole ass married man. But you want to talk about breaking girl code and you still up here in Rash Eater's face all the time. Aren't you the very same Bambi who I am certain, and nobody cannot make me believe that you weren't messing with little Scrappy while he was with Erica Dixon? Child, sit your ass the fuck down. That could have been a whole nother fall the fuck back moment. But that whore right there, she's delusional. You got a girl code. Girl code where? Girl, sit your ass down. Anyway, Sierra is upset with Karlie because she said Karlie showed up to court, but Karlie was so late that Karlie couldn't go in. So she's all up in arms about it. I mean, my thing about it is, if you know you never put a hand on that girl, and there's evidence that shows that, what the fuck you need Karlie for? Show the tape. Let them show the tape, and the tape will show that you didn't put your hands on the girl. But you know you put your hands on the girl. You know you touched that girl, and you just trying to get somebody to lie for you and perjure themselves on the in court on the stand. That's a whole nother story. Moving on. Karlie and Alexis meet up at some boxing gym, and they start to discuss Arkansas Mo Flow Joe Bobo though go no. And so something about he owed her family money or something for a business venture. I don't know. I don't care. But he owed Alexis family some money. Karlie and Mo was coming out of the mall one day and they had went on this lavish shopping spree. Baby, Alexis Sky family rolled up on that nigga and they beat him up, put a gun to Karlie's head. This is according to Karlie, allegedly, and took all Karlie's bags and everything that they had bought. Now, this is what Karlie is selling us. Mind you, we ain't never heard of that. And we know Karlie can't even hold water. So if this really happened, don't you think we would have heard of this by now? But I don't believe nothing Karlie says. Who knows if that happened? And even Alexis said, well, my family ain't tell me that happened. So I believe that this is probably a made-up story. But who knows? Don't nobody believe nothing you said, Karlie. Nobody believes you, honey. Ciao. Alexis then claims that she and Mo, Joe, Flo, though, Bo, go, no, never had sex. Karlie says she don't believe that and claims she has receipts to show that Alexis and him did have sex. I don't know. He got to have one most sickening slab of beef between his legs because he is not that cute and don't look that bright in the head for me to be, all, up in arms about. So, baby, he must be working with a third-ass leg. He is built like a tripod because, baby, I don't see nothing else that makes anybody want to get with that dude. But I guess if you like it, I love it. If it's good for you, it's great for me. I don't care. Moving on. So, Sierra is having this jewelry party. It actually happens. They're at the jewelry place. They all of these people are there and so forth. Now, I don't know what jewelry shop is going to allow the likes of Sierra and these hood ass niggas in their establishment with all this buffoonery that they have going on. And so if your shop get tore up, and you don't have nobody to blame but yourself. Because have you not seen these people? I could look at these people and tell I don't want them in my establishment to buy something, much less hosting whole parties in there. But that's a whole nother, a whole nother situation. Whatever. Anyway, so she's talking to Rash Eater, and she tells Rash Eater that that Karlie Red came to the courthouse way too late in order to be able to testify for, the same old shit she been telling everybody. She been screaming from the hills since the beginning of this episode. And so then Karlie shows up. She shows up, busts right on in on the conversation. She tries to explain how she was late, talking about she couldn't find the right courtroom. She gave her courtroom 5. It was supposed to be 3D or whatever. She tries to explain why she wasn't there to testify for her. And she didn't get there on time. So then, after that, Sierra wasn't trying to hear it. So Karlie then goes with Rash Eater over there to talk to Rash Eater about it. And so she's having this one-on-one conversation with Rash Eater. Sierra over here on the side talking to Bambi, and I don't remember who else, somebody else she was talking to. And so she was like, oh, I can read her lips, and I know she's talking about, girl, you can't read nobody's. If you expect me to believe that you really read her lips and you could read that she was talking about pictures that you took with Stevie J, you're reaching. Production told you that. And production gave you your cue, whore, to, to stroll your ass on over there to confront her, because it was go time for this confrontation. You read her lips. Girl, boom. Honey, boom, honey. Anyway, so she rolls over there and interrupts what Rash Eater and Karlie are talking about. Just rude and disrespectful. I know you over here talking about me taking pictures with Stevie, but what you need to know is I was at my lawyer and this, that, and the third, and we got the same lawyers. All this garbage. All of this explanations. I mean, just interrupts a whole car. She called Karlie a whole ass liar. This, that, and the third. And then she ceremoniously, she's going in on Karlie Red. And in my mind, I'm like, and you want to go testify for her? And then Karlie Red immediately after I said that, my mind was like, and you want me to, she alluded to, well, I ain't going to testify for you. And I don't blame Karlie. I wouldn't be testifying for her either. You all up in my face. Girl, move. And then she gonna say, I would hate to catch another case. I already got one case. I would hate to catch another one. Which to me was an admission of guilt. Like I said earlier, that whore hit Scooter Baby Daddy, Shooter Baby Daddy, whatever his name is, not Baby Daddy. Ooh. That would be funny if Shooter had a baby daddy. That whore. That whore hit Shooter's baby mama. I believe it. I'm telling y'all, that was an admission of guilt when she said, I already caught a case and I don't mind catching another one. And you see how she so effortlessly pushed Karlie? She probably did the same. She got a temper. She a hothead. You could tell. And after that, a skirmish ensues because she snatches Karlie's by the hair. And because she mushed Karlie in the face, and then she snatched Karlie, because Karlie, I guess, tried to push her away, and she snatched Karlie here. Skirmish ensues. Y'all know how Mona did. She immediately cut right there, end of episode. Child, a mess. She's a whole mess. An entirety of a mess is what Sierra is. Okay. Anyway, that was Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Season 9, Episode Deuce Der Dos. And until next week, we'll be back. Same time, same place, with more of the antics and more of the fuckery and fuctitude down in the A. Until next time, y'all, I'm out. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely.